Welcome back to 10 days of 10-minute sewing projects. This is day 8 and we're making this cute little pot holder. So for this you will need 100% cotton. We do not want to burn your house down with any blends. So 100% cotton fabric, 2 8x8 squares, 8" by 8", and then this is 2 8x8 thermal batting. This is specifically for like hot stuff. So we're just gonna put these like this and then set them aside, because we're going to work on the tab. So this is a 2" by 4" piece of cotton fabric. Hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm folding it in half, unfolding it, and then I'm folding in the edges to that midline, and then I'm going to fold it in half again just to make kind of like a little strip. And this is going to be our hanging loop. So I will go ahead and kind of show you again. So these are just folded in half to the center and then folded in half again. And then we're going to top stitch on both sides, and this is going to be our little loop, and we're going to sandwich this in with everything so we can sew it all together. So once we do that, we are going to assemble. So our right sides together, and we're going to add the loop to the little top corner. Just be careful when you're sewing it that you are getting that loop in your seam as well. So it should be thermal batting, fabric right side up, your little tab in the corner, fabric right sides facing together, and then thermal batting on the top. So we're doing a 1/4 inch seam allowance going all the way around, and I left about a 3" gap because this is just kind of a lot of fabric to pull inside out. Make sure you backstitch at that opening so you don't rip your seam, and then once that's done, we're going to go over and clip the corners and flip it right side out. So you'll be able to see here in a second, my seam did catch my loop. Just make sure when you are at your sewing machine that you are going to catch that loop in your seam. You might have to adjust it a little bit, but just check that corner before you go over it. I'm going to give this a nice press so that everything just kind of lines up, because we do have an opening there, and we're just going to go ahead and top stitch. So I'm doing about 1/8 inch around the outside. It will be a little tricky because it's pretty thick near that little hanging tab. Just take your time with it. And then I'm going to do an X, kind of like a quilting stitch, across the middle. You don't have to do this, but I think it makes it look really nice. And it gives you some good practice if you are interested in quilting on this little pot holder. Once you do your top stitch, these are all done. These are so cute. Hope you like it. Bye!